serving time at Alcatraz, notorious criminals housed on the rock. Alcatraz, the name itself conjures images of cold stone, iron bars, and the unforgiving waters of the San Francisco Bay. It was more than just a prison. It was a symbol. It housed some of America's most notorious criminals, men who had terrorized the nation with their violence and disregard for the law. They were sent to Alcatraz to be broken, to be isolated, to be forgotten. The conditions were harsh, the isolation profound. Every aspect of life on the rock was designed to deter escape and punish offenders. Alcatraz gained a reputation as an inescapable fortress, a place where hope died and only despair remained. This reputation, whether entirely deserved or not, solidified its place in American criminal history. Give a like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Alphonse Gabriel Capone, better known as Al Capone, was the notorious Chicago gangster who dominated the city during the Prohibition era. His name became synonymous with organized crime. Capone's reign of terror was marked by bootlegging, gambling, and brutal violence. He amassed a fortune through illegal activities, all while evading serious legal consequences for years. He was eventually incarcerated at Alcatraz in August 1934, serving time for tax evasion, not for the countless other crimes he orchestrated. His arrival on the rock was a major event. Capone's time at Alcatraz was relatively short compared to other infamous inmates. He arrived a powerful figure, but his health deteriorated rapidly during his incarceration. Untreated syphilis took its toll, leading to a decline in his mental and physical state. This decline ultimately led to his transfer from Alcatraz. In January 1939, Capone was transferred to the Federal Correctional Institution at Terminal Island. His diminished state was a stark contrast to the ruthless gangster he once was. He was later transferred to Lewisburg Federal Penitentiary before finally being released from prison in November 1939. Capone's final years were spent in relative seclusion. George Kelly Barnes, forever known as Machine Gun Kelly, was a gangster from Memphis, Tennessee. He cultivated a persona of ruthless violence and daring heists. Kelly earned his moniker for his fondness for the Thompson submachine gun, a weapon he frequently brandished during his criminal exploits. The name became legendary. He was incarcerated at Alcatraz from 1934 to 1951, a long stretch even by the standards of the Rock. He was one of the first to arrive at the newly opened prison. Kelly's most infamous crime was the kidnapping of Charles Urschel, an Oklahoma City oil magnate. The kidnapping garnered national attention and solidified Kelly's reputation. The FBI's pursuit of Kelly was relentless, and his capture became a major victory for the agency. He was apprehended in Memphis, bringing his criminal career to an end. Life at Alcatraz stripped away Kelly's carefully constructed image. He became just another number, another inmate subjected to the prison's harsh realities. Despite his reputation, Kelly was reportedly a model prisoner at Alcatraz. He kept to himself and avoided trouble, perhaps realizing the futility of resistance. Robert Stroud is perhaps one of Alcatraz's most famous inmates, largely due to the Hollywood film that romanticized his life. The reality, however, was far more complex. He was incarcerated at Alcatraz from 1942 to 1959, a significant portion of his long prison sentence. His story is one of both intellectual curiosity and violent tendencies. Stroud was known as the Birdman of Alcatraz, a nickname that stuck despite the fact that he never kept birds at Alcatraz itself. The myth overshadowed the man. His bird studies actually took place at the Federal Correctional Institution in Leavenworth, Kansas, long before his transfer to Alcatraz. This is a crucial distinction. While at Leavenworth, Stroud became an accomplished ornithologist, studying birds and even publishing books about canaries and their diseases. He was a self-taught expert. Its transfer to Alcatraz was prompted by the discovery of contraband in his bird cages at Leavenworth. This violation of prison rules led to his relocation to the infamous island. Stroud was originally incarcerated for manslaughter, but he later committed murder while in prison, further extending his sentence. He was a dangerous and volatile individual. He spent 54 of his 73 years in prison, a testament to the severity of his crimes and the inflexibility of the justice system. His life was defined by confinement. Alvin Karpis, nicknamed Creepy, was a notorious figure in the American criminal underworld. His cold demeanor and ruthless efficiency earned him his chilling moniker. He was incarcerated at Alcatraz from August 1936 to April 1962, making him the inmate who served the longest sentence on the Rock. His time there was a testament to his dangerousness. Karpis was a key member of the Barker-Karpis Gang, a criminal organization that terrorized the Midwest during the 1930s. The gang was known for its audacity and violence. The Barker-Karpis Gang was responsible for a string of bank robberies, kidnappings, and murders. They were among the most wanted criminals in the country. Karpis was eventually apprehended by the FBI, led by J. Edgar Hoover himself. His capture was a major victory for law enforcement and a blow to organized crime. Life at Alcatraz was particularly difficult for Karpis. He was considered a troublemaker and was frequently placed in solitary confinement. Despite the harsh conditions, Karpis managed to survive his long sentence. He was eventually transferred to another prison and later released on parole. His story served as a reminder of the brutal realities of life behind bars and the enduring legacy of Alcatraz as a symbol of punishment and isolation.